Hi, my stylist. Welcome to my birthday dinner. Grab a seat, grab something to drink, and get comfortable because this is part 2 of 3 of my birthday series where I'm going to have a decorate with me where I go over all the floor work, how I put everything together, and also really chit chat with you guys, let you guys know me a little bit better. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I've been through this past couple years, how I absolutely sucked at manifesting, and what are some tips that I use to get better at it. Part 1 was all about the artificial grass, how I use different techniques to apply it to the wall, and then part 3 is going to be all about the table decorations as well as a balloon tutorial. Welcome to Event Styles LLC, where we bring the style to your events. These fake flowers are actually from Amazon. They're going to be linked in the description box down below. What I'm doing, I'm just gluing them together into 3s. That way when I show up to where my dinner is going to be, I don't have to glue it one by one. They'll be in these pre-made sections so I can form whatever pattern I want to and make it a little bit quicker than having to glue them, one at a time. So that's the reason behind that. So in this video, I'm just going to bounce back and forth between explaining what I'm doing and then also what I actually want to talk about, which is this chit chat. Is really going to be focused on what post-college life looks like and overcoming depression and how I manifest where I am now and how I'm going to continue manifesting. I graduated college in 2019. I graduated from a pretty decent school. I went away. I tried to make the best of it that I could, but unfortunately, my last semester of college ended up being the worst one, hands down. And I'll probably get into that later on. I don't really want to right now, but it was terrible, y'all. Terrible. So fast forward to graduation, I remember being ready to take on the world, get an amazing job, chase my dreams, 6 figures, all that. That was all in the game plan. And I remember coming back home to live with my parents and giving it everything that I got to find a job and just not being good enough. I remember applying to thousands of jobs just to be rejected over and over and over again. And I felt like I did everything by the books. I made good grades. I was active on campus. I was student leader in clubs. I had a good resume that I had hundreds of eyes on. Not hundreds, that's a little dramatic, but I had, professionals' eyes on it, constantly getting feedback, and I just was not good enough. So I never felt more defeated and more useless and more worthless in my entire life. It took me almost 6 or 7 months to finally find something, but I had student loans, I had credit card bills, I had things that I needed to start paying off that I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to do. I didn't expect it to be that hard to find something. And I remember seeing people of my graduating class posting their celebration posts saying that, I just got this job. And of course I'm happy for them. Like, I always want to see somebody win, but it will be like a painful reminder that I'm nowhere near where I want to be in life. And I'm literally a failure. That's how I felt. So this video is dedicated to anybody that may be going through a hard time where you don't feel like you're good enough. You're not where you want to be in life. And everything is just not going your way. So these are the greatest takeaways that I had from my time period, and I really want to share with you. Know that you're not alone, and hopefully this can help you feel a little bit better, or at least help you push through. Now, the first takeaway that I took was to seek alignment. Now, the first part of alignment is your environment, making sure that you're surrounding yourself with people and things that are supporting what you are looking to attract and what you're looking to become. So for me, since I spent most of my time in my parents' house and in my bedroom, I began to fill myself with people virtually. So I began to listen to podcasts that I thought were amazing and that would help me change my perspective of being negative all the time, to help bring a little bit more positivity into my mindset. So I would listen to James Wedmore a lot. I would listen to Black Girl Therapy a lot, and also Amy Porterfield, because she's more business savvy, and that's the kind of people that I like to be around anyways. So I virtually set myself up to be in a position to where I would evolve mentally, even though I was physically in a bad space. The next thing that I learned about alignment is that it's actually more important, not by a lot, but more important than manifestation. Because if you are not fine-tuning what's going on in the inside, even if you are able to successfully manifest something into your life, you may find yourself in a position of not feeling worthy enough for it and therefore rejecting it. So I believe when you align yourself to become who you want to be, you're in a better position to, one, accept the new things coming into your life and being able to attract it a lot more, versus when you're just seeking to manifest something without doing the inner work first. One thing I did for sure was, even though I was sad because I wasn't working, I definitely took advantage of the free time that I had, not juggling a full-time schedule of being a student and I had 3 jobs during college. Being able to breathe and actually rediscover who I was. It's so hard to graduate and finish school and no longer have the structure of, okay, I'm done with this grade, now I get to move up to the next one. There's not really much level of measurement that tells you, oh, okay, I did this today, so I did a good job. It was very hard for me to find, am I good? Am I okay? Am I heading in the right direction? So I had to really learn who is Camille, who is Cam, without the label of being a student. I was a student since I was 4 years old in pre-K. So to go all those years and not have that, who am I? And I had to rediscover myself and heal and do a lot of work and make sure that my mind was strong enough so when opportunities started coming my way, I could be able to decipher what's good enough for me or not, and be able to accept what is meant for me. Now that ties into the next thing that I learned about manifestation, which is the whole point of manifestation is not necessarily to get what you want. It's more so to evolve and to develop into the person that you feel is worthy enough to even get what you're asking for in the first place. So let's say I'm trying to get $1 million and I want to get it by the end of the year. Regardless of if I get it by the end of the year or not, if I'm positioning myself to develop my mind and be able to receive the knowledge from millionaires, and I'm surrounding myself with the insight and knowledge that will put me in the position to even get $1 million, I'm a lot better than I was in the first place. And therefore I'm winning and growing and evolving regardless if I wake up today and have $1 million in my account or not. If I wake up in a year from now and have $1 million in my account or not. I'm in a better place mentally than I was before. So yeah, I still have some work to do, but I'm winning anyways. Now, the next thing that I learned is that there's only so much that I can control. And this is so obvious, but I'm very hard on myself, and I can be somewhat of a workaholic and a perfectionist. So I really have to put in the effort to remind myself that I can't control every single variable. Regardless of what I'm doing, I can't control everything. So I like to think of manifestation like as baking. There's a certain recipe in life that we may not even be able to see, but regardless of what you believe in, or if you don't believe in anything at all, there's certain variables that have to happen in order for things to occur. That's what I believe. And let's say that you're baking cookies. If it takes X, Y, and Z to make the cookies, and it has to be at a specific temperature, and it has to cook for at least this amount of time, it doesn't matter if you change the temperature and you make it a little bit higher to try to speed up the time. You could ruin the cookies. You could make it drier than it was supposed to be. You could make it worse than it was supposed to be. And I think when it comes to manifestation, you have to respect all the variables, just like you do when you're cooking or baking something. You have to let go that. You have to let go of the notion that you have to be in control of everything for it to play out the way that it's supposed to be playing out. So for me, the biggest thing that I would do a lot is like not be patient at all. I would be like, why is everyone else around me winning? This person just posted they got a new car, they got a new job, they're doing great in life, and I'm still at home with my parents. Like, what am I doing wrong? And I really had to remind myself that I'm not in control of time, that my journey is mine and mine alone. So I can't compare myself to so and so because she has no idea what it's like to walk in my shoes, and vice versa. I don't know what her struggles are. I don't know what she's going through. So I can't look at her watch and expect me to be able to move at her pace, because that's not my journey and that's not my path to walk, period. So I cannot pretend that I am, in a place in my life where everything is going perfectly and I'm 100% happy. There's always going to be something that I'm looking to do better at and bring into my life. But at the end of the day, I really had to learn that everything doesn't have to go as planned and go perfectly in order for whatever to happen to be considered to be successful. And at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning, but these are just some tips that helped me. If you are going through a hard time, you can definitely reach out to me. I'm going to have in the description box some resources that you can reach out to help you. If you have any other tips, or if you agree or disagree, comment that down below. I would love to get more insight about manifesting and overcoming and all that kind of stuff. I'm so into that kind of stuff, so definitely comment down below what you're thinking. Do you guys like these kind of videos? You can be honest, just let me know. I'm just trying to figure out this whole channel thing and how I want it to be, so just let me know what you guys think. And thank you for watching this video, and I love you guys, and I hope everything is going to come out in your favor. Be kind to yourself, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for watching the video. Let us know what you think in the comment sections down below, and be sure to follow us on our other social media pages to stay connected with us, and we'll see you in the next video.